Hi. Documentation. In 2018, Boeing had a problem. They wanted to make a new design change, and there was pressure to get that design out of the door. But because of that pressure, comprehensive documentation was skipped. Certainly, the regulatory information was skipped, but training was skipped, which means that the quick reference material and the manuals weren't updated and pushed out where they needed to be. This led to a miscommunication between the pilots and the radio towers. Ultimately, it led to a $2.8 billion fine. But worse, 354 lives were lost. Fluen could have helped stop this from happening. Now, I get it, this is an extreme case, but I also understand that keeping documentation up to date is hard. It's boring, it's tedious. If Boeing wanted to make a simple change to a screw, that would kick off a cascading checklist of content that needs to be created. Everything from engineering, support, training. That means thousands of hours manually sifting through documents and updating them word by word. Wasted hours. Now let's take that one step further. Now that Boeing's done that, the same process has to happen for the airlines, regulators, suppliers, industry bodies, adding up to tens of thousands of files and hours to do so. Wasted hours. And that goes across the board there. Now, there are other solutions out there, other AI solutions that generate documentation, but they work on a one-to-one document basis. Where with Fluen, we're looking to sit in the middle of it all, updating files en masse. We are introducing a doc flow. Now, a doc flow is an end-to-end document workflow that's scalable to your business, whether it's small updates or updates of thousands of files in different formats. We've distilled the complicated process to its most simplistic elements. You can assign a source for it to monitor and scrape for any changes, or you can upload a one-off update. Then our system will not only find the files that need to be updated, but where in the files it needs to be updated, and suggest that change. Now, for the more serious files, you can assign an approver, and with a click of a button, update those files, then push them back where they belong, not disrupting the day-to-day operations. Now, we built this tool so that it could be instantly impactful in any business, not just the Boeings of the world. That's why our customer base has over 600,000 customers between the US and the EU. But this is great, Ricky. Oh gosh, big numbers, but how are we gonna get there? Well, our initial target market is hyper-focused down and niched down to the SaaS scale-ups and software of the world, which is still a $30 billion opportunity. But that doesn't make up 1% of our TAM. That makes up 0.01% of our total potential TAM. Now, once we have gotten in with our beachhead market and cut our teeth, as they say, and make sure that we're honing our product for their needs, our growth market is going to be the integrators. They're going to get us in with a scalable solution that we could break into the regulated industries and those enterprise customers. My name is Ricky Rodriguez. I've been in business operations leadership roles for the past 2 decades, and I've started a couple of companies. Now, with me in the, Abby Chatterjee, he is my CTO and G-Tech guru, also 2 decades worth of engineering experience, not only in the business, but on the business. And us two together is a perfect blend between the commercial and technical that I know we can not only build the business, but scale this business. Alongside us, we have advisors that have deep connections in the B2B SaaS world. Now, we looked at the other competitors, and we're looking to raise $220,000, which will give us a runway of 10 months. But with this, we're going to make sure that we're building the foundations that we need so that we can scale and move quickly. Our competitors out there, like I said, all have some kind of AI search and AI generation. But every single one was hard to use, work on a one-to-one document basis, or only integrate in a small ecosystem. Or with Fluen, we're easy to use, update files en masse, and can be plugged into almost any system. Now, we are going a mile a minute in this program, for sure, this incubator program, as Craig said. So we're 1 week away from having our MVP finalized. We have a growing waiting list of customers to jump on board, and we've already secured a couple of pilots. Now, when we move from here, I will strategically be placed as soon as you get walked into the lunchroom. So if you don't sit at my table, I'll be ready with a handshake and we can talk more. So if you want to understand any more about Fluen, please let me know. I'm sure that.